Welcome to this week's Maryland's Missing and the Murdered. Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. This week I'm covering the disappearance of Lisa Lau Tu. As a young woman, Lisa Lau was married to a wealthy Japanese businessman named Wing Lau. They had two children, Kai and Sophia, before they divorced. Due to the marriage, Lisa was financially secure. While working in a restaurant in the 1970s, she met Gregory Mung Sentu in Potomac, Maryland. Greg ran restaurants, but unfortunately, all of them had gone under. They were together for 10 years and considered themselves married. Lisa changed her name to Lisa Lau Tu. In 1988, Lisa was 42 years old, and her children, Kai, was 19, and Sophia was 12. Lisa was more successful than Greg. Greg had owed a lot of money due to sales that never went through, and he was virtually penniless. Meanwhile, Lisa had jewelry worth thousands of dollars that was put away in safe deposit boxes, lent $50,000 to Greg's nephew, and drove a BMW. Lisa's ex-husband sent Lisa $5,000 a month for living expenses and their college funds for the children. Lisa and Greg's home was in her name only, and Lisa had a $200,000 accidental death insurance policy. On July 9th, 1988, Greg took $44,000 from Kai's college fund without permission. Kai was in Taiwan at the time on vacation. On July 13, 1988, Lisa drove her mom and Sophia to the airport so they could visit family in California. Lisa was last seen that day by a neighbor. When Kai returned home from vacation on August 10, 1988, he reported his mother missing. When police questioned Greg about Lisa's disappearance, he told them that on July 14, 1988, he put Lisa on a plane to visit a friend in San Francisco. Lisa never arrived, but there was a plane ticket in her name on that flight. Passengers on the flight were located and said that Lisa's seat was empty. Police then spoke to her friend in San Francisco, where she had said she had not spoken to Lisa in months. Neighbors told police that on July 16, 1988, they witnessed Greg dispose of a love seat that did not appear damaged. Police searched Greg and Lisa's home and cars. Greg's car revealed some blood evidence, twine, plastic, and a meat cleaver. Police looked in the basement where the love seat used to be. The basement was clean, however. When investigators used luminol, there was blood on the floor and then a blood trail in the bathroom and upstairs. DNA proved the blood to be Lisa's. When family was questioned, they told police that Lisa and Greg constantly fought over money, and Lisa's mom was called by Greg telling her that Lisa was missing, and he called the FBI to report it. FBI did not have any record of such call. When Kai was questioned, he told them that the money was missing from his account, as was a gun. A man by the name of Martin Liu came forward and told investigators that he was having an affair with Lisa and last spoke with her on July 13th. When Greg was questioned again, he relayed that Lisa wanted that love seat removed because mice were nesting in it. When asked about the missing gun, Greg stated that he threw it out when he heard about a newspaper columnist getting in trouble for shooting at a trespasser. He also told them that Lisa allowed him to withdraw the college fund money so he could pay debts that he owed. Greg agreed to take a polygraph, but he skipped town before he could take it. In September 1988, a Las Vegas rental car agency called Greg and Lisa's home to inquire the whereabouts of their car. Greg rented a car from them but did not return it. Investigators went to Las Vegas and took Gregory Monsentu into custody. While searching his hotel room, they found gamblers, prostitutes, and job applications for Chinese restaurants. Greg was charged with Lisa's murder even without her body being recovered. In 1990, he was convicted of second-degree murder. His conviction was overturned due to an evidence issue, but he was reconvicted and sentenced to 30 years for Lisa Lau Tu's murder. To this date, her body has never been recovered. Thank you for joining me this week. If there is a Maryland's missing or murdered case that you would like to see on this channel, email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. Twitter is Maryland's M&M. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. Please like and subscribe. Click the bell so you'll be notified when the next cases are released. I will see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.